All right, guys. This is Simon. Today we're going to talk about the projects, right? How we last time we spoke about the personal profiles. Right now, the topic is how to make the most out of your Wiko project and how to launch it faster. I'm going to use my project as an example so you can see that it's quite a unique approach and it's all based on the teamwork. So let me quickly dive in. So that's kind of the dashboard that you will see. You'll see your pretty picture here, and then um, the you'll see the projects. If you haven't started any projects yet, you will just see create a new. I already started a bunch of them, and on this note, I just want to say that this actually means the active project because it's like your profile. People that you will be finding for one of your project A, will maybe different people that you're looking for project B. Let's say you're starting something in the field of right now again, some non for profit collecting protective gear today for the medical professionals would be one project, and then you're trying to planning some kind of healthy here, like healthy food place you're planning for future once everybody's kind of back on the streets. It's another project, so you don't have any limits of what you can actually do. So let me jump right into. I'll use in, let's say, actually into the restaurant. Uh, you'll be able to upload your, obviously, the picture of the project, and um, so here the project mission. It's very important to in simple words to define what the project is about, what kind of pain really it solves, what does it do, so people very quickly connect to because it will appear in search results, it will appear in different recommendations and so on. So very and then here again by clicking on different question marks, you will see different examples of what you can do. Now, required skills. Again, we're back to the skills. It looks super similar to your individual profile, uh, and it works kind of similar, but it's really very important for somebody who starts the project to compartmentalize uh, what are the required skills, because I haven't met a person who can do it all and do it all well. So therefore, when you actually launch the project, it's here with Wiko, unlike with no other app that I've seen, you can easily compartmentalize everything that you do. Like especially again, right now, the world is undergoing some epic changes, and some new ideas, the fresh and relevant ideas, for example, can be relevant for many of the businesses today and many of the projects. So if you need some help, again, you simply click on this thing and you can create, if you need some problem solving, you need some again imagination, conceptualization, and so on and so forth. Let me just select this one, for example, or you can add and then save. Boom, you have here problem solving. Same with strategy. A lot of projects right now, they really need to rethink the strategy, how to remain relevant, what to do in this specific environment. Whether you're you're launching something new, or you're an existing project, obviously uh, the strategy of how to go about it's super important. Same with marketing. The beauty of, again, the way the Wiko is structured, you don't need to think too much. Like in marketing, for example, instead of me selecting individual skills, I'm actually for my restaurant, whatever, I'm looking for somebody who is just will manage the entire marketing aspect. So I don't really need to worry about those. If I find good person who can manage my marketing, then they can already manage the rest of it. So you simply indicate management if you want, and save, and the same thing for all the other aspects with finance, execution, IT, and web, and so on. I don't have time. I don't have capacity, I don't have knowledge really to do all of this. So I simply want to indicate management in my project, and then people who will indicate the same skills, Wiko will basically make the match. So that's how simple it is. So don't overthink. If you don't even want to touch the legal department, for example, and deal with documents, or with finance today, for example, how to get you know take advantage of the economic relief package that has been offered today for the businesses in the US, whatever, in some other countries. So don't overthink it. Simply find somebody. If you need to add another skill of how to get the financial advising, for example, okay, it's also here. So you just indicate this, you save, and it's ready to go. It's already included as part of your profile, and will assure for a more accurate matching with somebody who can help you with that skill. So causes, again, I discussed it, it's pretty self-explanatory. Status, it's important to see that you have two different statuses. You could be planning your project, that's something that you've started, teaming up, fundraising, prototyping, launch, profitable, expanding. We are all in different stages, different with different projects. So just indicate, because again, it's important uh, to get a team. That somebody, if you're just planning, you should be looking for people who understand that you're just planning, that you don't have it all figured out. But a lot of people would be thrilled to participate with you on the planning stages and get on the ground floor. Some other people, on the contrary, just looking for you to have it all figured out and launch and profitable, and they just don't want to kind of think too much. Just tell me what to do and I'll be happy to do it. So it's basically covers people of uh, different risk appetite. So industries, it's again self-explanatory. You can select any industry that you're part of or want to be part of. Language is the same thing. Objectives also, it's quite self-explanatory. This one I really would like to uh, talk a little more about the this part. uh, if you're starting, or if you're today in the environment where you cannot really compensate people with money, for example, with so you can offer some other benefits. And there are, if you really work on something that has values, something that has purpose, something that's really solves, get can get a lot of people around it. Money is not the only way to compensate people, and maybe they want to be part with you, part of the ownership. Maybe you can do some kind of barter. You can pay with them with goods or services or accommodation. So there are different ways to compensate people. So just because you don't have money should not stop you from growing or starting your project. It should never stop. Just simply describe it here. As long as your project itself has value, you should be able to find like-minded people who can, let me just close out of it, who can help you in one of those capacities, whether managing one of the departments or taking care of one individual skills. It works. It actually works as long as you have a real good idea. So that's a little bit about the profile. So here would be the team. So far, it's like it feels lonely. So if you guys, anybody who is interested in helping, getting involved with Coconut Restaurant, please apply. See, and we can talk. And these are the candidates. The candidates, again, depending on of my uh, profiles criteria that I've indicated, you can we can already suggest you all these different people. Oh, okay, I need these people with organizing and management and branding, creativity, and so on. So therefore, um, I can already start connecting with these people and having the conversation. So, and here will be your applied and invited. So that's pretty much it about the project. Next, we'll talk about the search, where actually people in project can search for each other Uh, but before that, I would like to pay your attention on this tiny little button, which is the share button, which can really, really help you today to promote your project. Once you indicate your needs and everything, then you can share it in your social networks and so on, and people will be able to go on your project profile and actually see what is that you're looking for. It could be your friends, it could be your family, because for even if we're with our closest friends and family, sometimes we don't understand the real needs of the other. So here they're all nicely broken down. And once people, your friends, family, or some strangers, other fellow users will stumble upon your project profile, they will see the matches. Let me just give you an example. For example, I go to candidates, I go to on cruise, and I see, okay, these are the matches: imagination, organization, research. I can already see what he can offer to my project. So that's kind of the same. So please don't hesitate to go into this. Once you've nicely filled out your project info, go to the share and actually share it with your friends and family, and let them see what is that you're doing. Let them see what is that you really need right now. So that's about it. About as far as the projects, the only thing that again I wanted to mention that there is no limit as to how many projects you can create at the same time. And the idea is that you don't do it all within one project, but you do real well your part, and then you team up with people that do well their part. So again, please uh, provide your feedback and let me know your comments. I would be thrilled to use your examples and help you to launch your projects and set it up. The beautiful thing that I see already happening, and I just started giving those live feeds just a week ago, that people already started connecting. That's kind of the magical moment for myself and my team. Let me just thank separately my team. These are some of the people here. These are the team of the project. So thank you guys for helping out and for doing all you can to really get Wicca that far. So okay, I will be happy to help you to get your team to get your project off the ground. And again, if there is something that is super urgent, my team would be thrilled to help you to launch it. If it's something that can be saving lives today, protecting health, whatever, something that is super urgent, please reach out and we will definitely help. Thank you so much, guys, and have a wonderful day.